Hello everybody, welcome back to Robert's English Classroom. Can you guess what today's lesson is about? Yes, it's all about America and the American presidential election right here. USA, USA. Americans love to talk about politics and the USA presidential election. It's coming soon. And if you live in America or you have American or friends, you need to know this vocabulary and this conversation so you can join the conversation, right? All right. So let's get started with a little bit of USA presidential election 2024 English. Let's go. Okay, like I said, Americans love to talk about the presidential election, and these vocabulary words in this conversation is really, really helpful, and not only for the USA, but also for any place that has elections. So let's start with the very first one here. The very first word is candidates, okay? Candidates. Candidates sometimes can say candidates, all right? Now, the candidates are the people who are running for the presidential office or running for the job. And you can use the term running for, okay? They're not really running, but they're trying to win and get that job, all right? So in this presidential election, we have two candidates. The first one is female, is Kamala Harris right here. And the other one is the very famous Donald Trump here. And Donald Trump actually was the president for 4 years already. Okay, so we say Kamala Harris is a candidate for president. Donald Trump is also a candidate for president. All right, so now let's look at Kamala Harris. All right, she is part of a party called the Democratic Party. Okay, now it's not like a party with balloons and cake. A party is a group of people that want Kamala to win so that they can use their plan in the government, all right? So there are two big parties in the USA. Democratic Party is one of them. The color is blue, okay? And their logo is this like donkey here, all right? It's a donkey. So Democratic Party, this is a political party in the USA. Their color is blue. Kamala Harris is the candidate for the Democratic Party. Okay, she's the candidate for this party. Now, the other big party is the Republican Party. Okay, their color is red and their logo is an elephant right here. Okay, and the candidate for the Republican Party is Donald Trump. Okay, he is a Republican. So Donald Trump is the candidate for the Republican Party. All right. Candidate and the two parties. Remember that. And remember the colors too. Okay. Now, you look at these two candidates, right? Kamala and Trump, and you want to think, who do I like and who will I support? And that's the word here, support. Support is to show who you want to win. All right. So we can say, I support the Democratic Party in this election. Jane supports Donald Trump because she likes Republicans. Todd gives his support to the Democrats. So who do you support? Do you support Kamala or do you support Donald Trump? And then if you support somebody, you will vote for that person on the voting day. And here I've got some logos here, vote and vote, right? There's different ways to vote now, computers, mail in, okay? And so vote means you give your support to that person and they get one vote, all right? And whoever gets a lot of votes wins. So if you support a candidate, who will you vote for? So we use vote for, okay? So she will vote for Harris, but he will vote for Trump. Okay, I vote for somebody. Now, you can vote using a computer, a paper ballot. Ballot is the ticket you write who you want to win, and sometimes a mail ballot. I will use a mail ballot. I can fill it out, and then I mail it to my state, and that shows my vote. So who do you support and who will you vote for? All right. Now, candidates are trying to win. Right now, Kamala Harris and Donald Trump, they trying to get more votes. They want your vote. They want your support, right? So one thing they will do is have a rally, R-A-L-L-Y, rally. Now, this is when the candidate gets a lot of people to come together who support him, and then they say, yay, and they listen to him speak or listen to her speak, and the candidates hope that many people will come and get excited about them, and then they will vote for them. That's called a rally. So when Trump has a rally, he says thousands of people always show up, and he can talk for over an hour. Trump has lots of rallies, actually. Okay. Now, another way that the candidates try to get votes is with a debate. Now, debate is a noun, so you can have a debate, or it's a verb, so you can debate with somebody. Now, a debate, if you look at this picture here, is when each candidate will answer questions and try to show that their plan is the best. Okay, that's a debate. Usually it's on TV, and in the USA, a lot of people like to watch debates. So now, Kamala Harris and Donald Trump, they will, when I made this lesson, they will have a debate soon, but I don't know how many they will have before the election, okay? Maybe 2, maybe 3, all right? So what is a debate? A debate is when the candidates answer questions and talk back and forth to each other about what they believe. We can say Harris and Trump had a debate on TV, so had a debate. Harris and Trump debated on TV, so that's a verb. No one could decide who won the debate, who won the Harris-Trump debate, right? Americans, we have a debate. We always want to think, who's the winner? Who's the winner? Is there really a winner? I don't know, but it's good TV. Okay, so rally and debate. Now, when voting day comes, and voting day is the first Tuesday in November, okay, the candidates want to get electoral votes. And electoral votes are the number of points or votes in each state in America. America has 50 states. So, for example, California has 54 electoral votes because California has a lot of people living there. But there's another little state in America called Rhode Island. Rhode Island has 4 votes because not many people live in Rhode Island. A state like Michigan has 15 electoral votes. So each candidate wants to get 270 votes, and then they are the winner. So they need to win each state. All right. So electoral votes are votes that decide who wins the election, the presidential election. It's given by each state based on population. So each state has a number of electoral votes. You want to win those votes and get 270 to become the president. Now, some states are very red and some states are very blue. They're always red, always blue. But some states are 50-50, half-half, sometimes red, sometimes blue. Those are called swing states. And if we look up here, here's a swing. Swings go back and forth, like red, blue, like that. So you never know who is going to win a swing state. Okay, so presidential candidates, they really rally hard in those states because they want to get them. Now, they want to get the votes, right? Electoral votes. So a swing state is a state in the U.S. where both political parties have a similar chance of winning an election, almost the same chance, okay? But only one can win, all right? The winning party can swing from red to blue, okay? But many states are usually red or blue. One example of a swing state is Georgia. The state of Georgia is a swing state. At one time, it was always a red state, but now it sometimes is a blue state. Okay, so it's swinging. Another famous popular state is Pennsylvania. That's a big swing state. If you Google online, like what are the swing states in the USA, you will see a list. Okay, it's about 5 of them, right? Very important. All right, so electoral votes and swing states. Now, how do we know who's winning what state and what people are thinking? Well, we do things called polls. And polls are when newspapers or universities might ask people what they think about the election. Hey, who will you vote for? What do you think about this? And then the polls will show up online and say, oh, look, in Georgia, Trump is winning by 2 points, or Kamala Harris is winning by 3 points, okay? Those are polls, and they sort of show the candidates how they are doing in each state, all right? And if you Google in polls, USA president polls, you will see a lot of them. Every day there's a poll that comes out, or every week, okay? A couple examples. The latest polls say that Trump is leading Harris by 5 points. But in a Florida poll, Harris is leading Trump by 1 point. Okay, those are polls. Now, another important thing to talk about is policies. Policies are the plan or ideas that a government party follows when making decisions. So the Democrats have policies and the Republicans have policies. Trump and Harris have policies, okay? Do you support those policies? If you support those policies, then you probably will vote for that candidate, right? All right, so the parties have policies. So some examples, I don't agree with the Republican Party policy about taxes. Many people like the policies of the Democratic Party, so they will vote for them. So it's not only the personality of the candidate, it's the policies of the party as well. And there you are, okay? These are enough, I think, enough really important election vocabulary words you need to know, and kind of conversation about how to talk about a USA president election, okay? It's a hot topic. If you live in America, everybody wants to talk about it, all right? Well, many people want to talk about it. So let's review them real quickly. We've got the candidates, who are the 2 people running for president. We've got Kamala Harris and Donald Trump. Kamala Harris is part of the Democratic Party. She's a Democrat. Trump is part of the Republican Party. He's a Republican. Okay. Who do you support? Okay. Who do you want to win? You support that person. I support Trump, or I support Harris. And then you will vote for that person on election day. Okay. Candidates try to get votes by having a rally, right? Rallies get a lot of people together and they talk and there's music and it's exciting. They also have debates. They will debate each other, and people ask questions to them and they tell their ideas. And then on election day, they want to get electoral votes from each state. Okay. And remember, the magic number is 270 electoral votes. And finally, to get, some states are swing states. So they go sometimes blue, sometimes red. Those states, the candidates fight very hard in to try to get those votes. We can learn how a candidate is doing by reading the polls. And also, people look at the policies. The policies or the plans of the parties or the candidates, and that can help them decide who they will vote for in the election. So I have some homework for you and a question. Homework is get on the computer or your cell phone and Google like some polls about the USA election and see what people are thinking and who is leading and who is losing, okay? Check out some polls. And then also, if you have an opinion, who is going to win? Tell me who you think will win, and you can write it in the comment box, okay? I think Harris will win, or I think Trump will win, or I don't know who will win, okay? All right, everyone, I hope this was helpful. Maybe after the election, I'll have another lesson on how the election went. We'll see. All right, bye-bye.